what time it is. It's Lupa, baby, from the booth. When I say pack, y'all say put it on the floor.
Say it with me.
Put it on the floor, pack. Put it on the floor, put it on the floor, pack. Hey, put it on the floor, put it on the floor, pack. Ooh, put it on the floor, put it on the floor, pack. Hey, hey, and watch the chat go crazy. Put it on the floor, put it on the floor, pack. Hey, put it on the floor, put it on the floor, pack. Receipts on the floor, receipts on the floor, hey, and watch the chat go crazy. She step online and it get real live. Truth so loud, make the whole chat vibe. Trolls act tough till she pull that proof. Lupa gon' play, she the truth in the booth. Receipts in hand, she gon' spin right back. One line drop, make a fake fall flat. No slow talk, she be on gold mode. From Louisiana inner to the whole damn globe. Hey, 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 she coming with facts. Say it wrong, she correct that fast. Put it on the floor, let it shake that screen. Lupa in the spot and watch the chat go crazy. Put it on the floor, put it on the floor, pop. Hey, put it on the floor, put it on the floor, pop. Put it on the floor, put it on the floor, pop. Hey, and watch the chat go crazy. Put it on the floor, put it on the floor, pop. Hey, put it on the floor, put it on the floor, pop. Receipts on the floor, receipts on the floor, hey, and watch the chat go crazy. Hold up, who that talking true? Who that clocking T? Who make it shake every time? Say it loud, put it on the floor, pop. Put it on the floor, and watch the chat go crazy.
From the boot with the beat in her chest. Truth tell her time, yeah, she passed that test. Every time she speak it, shake the whole room. Lupa bring fire, make the trolls go mute. She don't argue, she just drop them facts. Watch the chat explode when she clap right back. No cap stories, no made up scenes. Receipts too loud and watch her chat go crazy. Bounce with it, left, right, move with it, Put it on the floor, let the lights fall through.
It's Lupa, baby.
And watch the chat go crazy.
Put it on the floor, put it on the floor, pop. Hey, put it on the floor, put it on the floor, pop. Put it on the floor, put it on the floor, pop. Hey, and watch the chat go crazy. Put it on the floor, put it on the floor, pop. Hey, put it on the floor, put it on the floor, pop. Receipts on the floor, receipts on the floor, hey, and watch the chat go crazy. Hey, chat. One more time. Put it on the floor. Put it on the floor, pop, hey, and watch the chat go crazy.
Yeah. What she bring?
Fact.
What she talk?
True.
Who they hear?
Lupa.
Who they want?
Lupa.
Say it loud.
Yeah.
She don't mumble. Stepping in. Home run, no lies. She dismantle. Every word. Hard handle. Receipts up. No stall. Name ring. Head turn. She say it. That's law. Truth hit. Lesson learned. What she do?
Break it down.
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 Then what she do? Break it down. No spin talk. No fake sound. She don't whisper. She lay it down. Every claim. She press check. Every lie. She correct. Boot stake. Backbone strong. Stand firm. 10 toes on. She talk once. That's final. Lupa voice. Undeniable. Yeah.
Break it down.
That's Lupa.
Break it down.
Facts only.
Break it down. Break it down.
Hey y'all, happy Thursday. What is up, everybody? Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for being tuned in on this good old Thursday, baby. Oh, y'all, this is an early one. Y'all know I've been trying to plug in these earlier live streams. So we're going to see how it go because I'm more of a night person or late evening person, but I get a different crowd sometimes when I do my daytime lives because we got people that's all over the world, child, that, follow the content. But I had to get in on this topic because it's been going like Brorilla been going real viral lately. And I want to give my little 1-2 about the whole situation. Okay, so we're gonna talk about it because a lot has transpired. I done dropped 2 videos about the situation. The latest one y'all seen, well, most of y'all been watching it. Is between Brorilla and Tasha K. Okay, so it's a lot going on, and y'all gotta tell me how y'all feel about it too. Let me see who we got in here. This is live number one for today. I will be going live later this evening too with a story time that has been going super viral all over social media. So we're gonna talk about that later, also, y'all. Hey, Miss Geraldine. Hey, Miss Darlene. Beautifully designed. Shout out to Miss Tammy for getting that membership, my beautiful mod discussion board in this thing. Thank you, my love. Shout out to you and all the other mods that's in here. I know most of y'all at work, so yeah, y'all gonna catch the replay. Hey Queen Love Mail, hey Miss Dee Dee, hey Trina, hey Eric, hey Monet, Miss Renee. We got Miss E Too Short. We got Mila in the building. We got Kimberly W. We got Talika. We got Donna, Courtney Lester, Sweetly Favored, Miss Latrice. We got Miss Nina, Miss Unique. I probably said it already, y'all. Y'all know I be repeating y'all names. We got Miss Shonda. We got Miss Melody. We got Christina. We got, I said Miss Nina. Hold on. Miss Deborah, Miss Yolanda, Miss Tawanda. We got Miss Shannon. My love, Toya in the building. Miss Michelle. Miss Loretta. We got, who else? We got, I'm blasting your intro songs every time. Thank you, my love. Beautifully designed. We got Real Talk, No Chaser. Shout out to the bro in the chat. We got Miss Joy. We got Cash Terrell. And for the ones who be asking me who do my intros, that is him. He is him. Okay? Real Talk, No Chaser. The bro. That's who be creating these bomb ASS intros for your girl. All right, y'all. So if you would like to donate to me monetarily, you can cash at me $sign Lupac 2. You can also buy me a coffee. Shout out to my coffee people who supports that app. You can also support the platform by getting a super chat or a super sticker. Y'all know I always set a little goal. It ain't much, it ain't mandatory, but it is greatly, greatly appreciated because it contributes to the revenue of this particular live stream. You can also support me by getting a membership. Shout out to all the members that are a part of the green team. We getting a little thick over there. We almost at 400 members. So shout out to y'all. A lot of y'all was watching the members only live that I did yesterday. I took it down to edit it, y'all. It takes forever for some reason. I don't know why it takes so long to edit it. But as soon as it finished saving, I will put it back up for the members. Okay? Because I dropped some tea in that members only live. And if you was in there, then you know. Baby, I dropped some tea in that thing, okay? Listen, they was not ready. But I always gotta give the members something exclusive because they get the memberships and they don't have to, y'all. So if you want to be a part of that, you have to get that membership. Please, y'all, please watch these ads. When I do these live streams that are not a part of our regular commentary, it is very crucial that y'all support in all the ways because I'm trying to add different topics so that we don't always have to stay stuck on the saga, y'all. But I need y'all help, y'all. Y'all gotta help me by supporting in any way that you can. It's not mandatory, only if you can. That way we can continue to bring different topics to the platform. Okay? Because we don't always want to talk about the saga. I told y'all New Year's that I was going to be incorporating different topics, which I already started. That's why you see the Clarissa Shields on the platform. You see the Chandra situation with the squatter, and we did really well with those two topics. So I'm trying to keep it going. I don't think I'm gonna stay on the Brorilla situation because y'all know they get 5 minutes of fame and then that's over and done with. Even though her 5 minutes is looking like 10, but we gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens with that, y'all. But please, y'all, please watch the ads. Please, please support the goal if you can. Please hit the like button so that YouTube can push this video out into the algorithm. Especially if y'all want me to speak on it more, I have to see how the numbers do on the video. Um, what else? What else? Hype your girl up after the live stream is over. That's another way because that also helps to push us up into the algorithm, y'all. All right. And that's for the ones that been wondering where the members only live that we did last night went. It is still uploading to resave it, y'all. So you just bear with me. Once it's done, I will put it back up for the members. Let me see. Thank you, Taya. You say, Sean, my support as always. Much love. Thank you, my love. And thank you, Trina. I love you more. I love y'all. Shout out to y'all. Y'all always do y'all big one on me, and I appreciate it because y'all don't have to. Y'all don't have to, but y'all do it. So I love y'all. Y'all make my little heart warm. My little heart stop. Hey, Octavia. Hey, Nita. Hey, R Buttercup. Hey, Tammy. You say Pocket Fish Loud. The Bushes became a member today. Shout out to you. I did shout you out when I seen it at the top of the chat. Welcome to the green team, period. Hey, Savy. All right, y'all. So let's get into it because, like I say, I will be doing another live later on with that very, very viral story time that's going on. Um, I seen it on Facebook, but I'm pretty sure it's all over social media because I seen the girl do have a TikTok too, and it's looking like they probably gonna make her story into a little movie or something because that's how good her story is, and that's her life story. But let me not get too much into that because I be done told y'all all the tea before I do the live. Y'all know how I do. But anyways, y'all, let's get to um Brorilla. So I don't know if everybody is. Let me matter of fact, let me put these receipts up. Hold on, y'all. Finish putting my receipts up. So much then transpired with this story. It's like I'm glad I didn't start talking about it when it first came out because every time you talk about one thing, something else comes out or another receipt from another family member. Like it child, it's just all over the place, y'all. So hold on, give me a second because I got all kind of text messages and uh posts. Child, I just don't understand it. Like I'm gonna tell you how I feel. Hold on. Let me finish putting this up on the screen so we can go over it. Another one. I got one more. That's it. Yep, that's it. All right. So y'all, I don't know if everybody been following the story. Thank you, Nita. Hey, Shell. Thank you, my love. I don't know if everybody has been following this story, but I'm gonna just give y'all a little backstory. Matter of fact, let me put this receipt up because this was the very first receipt that came out when Brorilla first started talking about her sister, y'all. Hold up, that's fine. It Give me a second. I didn't put up a lot of receipts on the screen. All right, where is it? Here you go. Okay. So this is the first one. Let's put it over here, make it bigger so I can take it off after I finish. This is the first set of receipts that Brorilla, and if you're not familiar, Brorilla is Victoria. She's one of the Wood sisters, right? Glorilla, government name is not Glorilla, child. Gloria Woods. This is Victoria Woods, aka Scarface Woods, aka Brorilla, aka Studrilla, aka it's another one I forgot. What else they was calling Glorilla's evil twin sister. I don't know, but they been calling all kind of stuff, y'all. But this receipt, this is the original receipts that Brorilla put up about Glorilla, and she said, "And our parents." Wait, let me start from the beginning. Hold on. I really go live and expose y'all favorite rapper. Same mom, same dad, 10 siblings. Y'all think she? Wait, y'all think she this upright ASS person when she really not ain't effing with you since she got on, and I'm constantly getting acknowledgement for being her sister, and she ain't effing with you at all. Gloria Woods, call my bluff. It's been 4 years. Why the media haven't seen your siblings? And don't say because you protecting us, because we still in Memphis. It's cause you talk. Ain't she right bad about our struggles, and you don't f with you. I guess she mean F with us. My bad. Now let's clock it. And then she also posted, and our mama working at FedEx. I bet y'all didn't know that, but Glow a millionaire. Yeah. And then she also posted, and our parents are not straight. Our dad just borrowed $100 from our mom. Think y'all know? Think y'all think y'all know ish, but don't. I had to give my mom 1,800 on a 2,400 rent because y'all favorite rapper blocked her. I'm tired of being quiet. Now let me just clock this one real quick because according to receipts that came out later, the 1,800 that Scarface gave to the mom was 1,800 that she already owed the mom that she had borrowed. So technically she didn't give her 18 on her rent. She was paying her back for, and she later came out and said it herself after Glow said, she paid her back for some money that she had borrowed from the mom. I know the names are stressful. You say that was her last straw, finding out mama was working at FedEx. And here's my thing, because it's a lot of people that, can have like a rich child or whatever, and they still choose to work, which is their prerogative. That's their choice, right? You can retire your parent, but that don't mean that they gonna stay in the house. Some people just like to work. I know, like, my grandfather was retired, y'all. God rest his soul. He passed in 2017, and he still would work because he always would say, if you don't work, you DIE. Once you lay down, you gone. Once you get lazy, you gone. So a lot of older people have certain mindsets and they just don't like to be stuck in the house, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's a lot of people that win the lottery and still go work. So, it's all about, is all your choice at the end of the day. So I don't really think people should hold Glorilla to the fire because her mama still working at FedEx or got a job at FedEx, whatever, right? Because at the end of the day, people have to keep in mind that's still her money. That's still her money. And overall, my overall opinion on it is, y'all know I say this all the time. I do not like when people expose their business on the internet. And family business is a big no-no. Now, unless this is I feel like one thing that is a little different when it comes to this. Let's say it was some type of incest, or something like that. Now, things like that I don't believe should stay private and in the family. But this situation where it's all about money, like, this was not the internet's business. And the fact that you calling her out on her money, shout out to Skinbone, because Skinbone did an interview with Brorilla the other day, and Skinbone made some very good points, even though the interview was hilarious. But he made some really good points because he asked Brorilla, he said, did you drive her to the studio? She was like, "No, we didn't. I didn't have no car." She was like, "Well, did you call her Uber? Was you in the studio hyping her up? Did you buy her studio time? Did you help her in any type of way to get to where she is?" And she was like, "No." So he was like, "Well, you are not entitled or obligated." Y'all know they're using that word obligated, which don't that word don't actually fit with that narrative. But anyways, you are not entitled to her money. Now, morally, because it is a lot of people that's on Brorilla side, and it's also a lot of people that's on Glorilla side. I'm on the side of right, y'all. I don't like to, like I said, this is family business. It should have never been brought to the internet. Regardless if she couldn't talk to her sister, it's a reason why her and Glow wasn't speaking in the first place. And from what I've seen, because somebody dropped receipts where they had an issue back in the past, and Brorilla up a pew pew on Glorilla and got charged for it. Okay, so those receipts dropped also. And I'm also a firm believer in that blood is not thicker than water. I feel like um I go off of love, loyalty, and time invested. That's what makes you family. Because I have a stepdad, you cannot tell that he's not a real father or a real father figure. He goes out his way for us, y'all, and we are not his real biological kids. The grandkids, like our kids, you cannot tell them nothing about that man. So I'm a firm believer in, it's all about love, loyalty, and time invested, because you can have a blood relative and they will snake you faster than a stranger. So no, I don't hold it. I don't hold, those type of values when it comes to, oh, you got to always put your family first, because family can snake you too. Family can snake you too. Not saying that it always happens, but at the end of the day, that girl is 10 of them. They all from the same hood, rightfully so. Like Brorilla said, they all came from the same struggle. But guess what? Glorilla should be their motivation, because if she made it out of the situation that y'all all was in, y'all should be looking at her as motivation to, run up a bag also. It wasn't handed to her. This is not a situation where she won the lottery and she just, withholding money or not trying to help her family members. She's working for this money. If she don't use her talent, she don't get paid. She working for it. So, she had to get it out the mud. She didn't have a silver spoon like none of them did. So her Brorilla's reasoning behind why she feel like Glorilla should give them all some money is crazy to me. That's not a good enough reason. Now, morally, yes, most people will go back and help their immediate family, some of their friends, some of their, distant relatives, cousins, whatever, depending on the situation. I know a lot of people that then ran up a bag and became millionaires, and then, they'll go back for their family and like, hey, I'm gonna start you a business. I'm not gonna put no money in your hand, because I don't want you to blow it, but I'll start you a business. Let me know what you want to do, and that's it. If you F that up, I'm done with you. Because you have to also consider that money does not grow on trees, baby. A lot of people think that when people have millions of dollars that it lasts forever, and it don't. If you don't know how to invest, if you don't have a financial advisor, somebody that can help you invest your money wisely, that money goes fast. Y'all, I didn't see people blow $1 million in a week. No cap. So $1 million is just like $10. Like for real, for real. Because the only difference is more money, more problems. More money, the bigger purchases. See, when you got $10, you can buy something cheap and it'll go fast. But when most mindsets, when they get $1 million, guess what? They just gonna go buy something that's more expensive. So it all spends the same. But you gotta be smart about your money. No, you cannot help everybody. You can't. It's impossible. You want to. Most people want to help everybody, but you got to make sure you are straight first. And this is advice for anybody that runs up a bag. I'm not even just talking about their situation now. Because another question that was asked on Skin Bone's interview with Brorilla, Skin Bone said, what if Glow got $500,000? How much would you expect for her to give all of y'all? All of y'all, including 2 parents and 9 siblings, not count Glow. Glow is the 10th, right? She the baby. And I want to say, Brorilla said that she would give it all. She would keep $100K for herself and give the other $400K to her family. That is the dumbest shacks, and I gotta keep it all the way a buck, y'all. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. That's how you know they gonna take advantage of that girl in this industry. She's really making a name. She done came out, I mean, on fire, to where, according to her, she done ran up a $200K bag in a week already. And I seen it happening because she's very entertaining. I will give her that. She is funny. That's her niche right there. She's very hilarious and raw with it. She's very raw with it. She reminds me of Charleston White, a female Charleston White. Like gonna say whatever is on the dome, thinking they keeping it 100, keeping it real, and they funny, but they not trying to come off as a kiki ha. It's just they naturally funny. She reminds me of Charleston White, and that's why she's gonna make it. Like she gonna be another Janelle. Y'all know Janelle, the one from the line dancing. That everybody got a problem with her, but they can't stop watching her. Yeah, that person. Yeah, this is gonna be another one of those situations where you are literally helping run up that bag, but talking shat the whole time. That's gonna be it's gonna be that situation, y'all. But back to what I was saying, when she said that she would, if she was to get 500K, she said she would keep 100K for herself and give the other 400K away. That is dumb. And that shows me that if she don't have the right people behind her, they gonna rob her blind. They're gonna rob her blind. What I would do with 500K, because first of all, 500K ain't no money. It might seem like a lot of money to people who have broke mindsets, but it's not a lot of money, y'all. Think about it. If you get 500K and you don't have a house, you don't have a car, you don't have, nothing that you own, none of that, that money gone in a week, barely a week. Because once you buy a house, and depending on what type of house you get, because most people will take that 500K and spend damn near all of it on a house. They would do that. In a car, go buy the fanciest car. If I was to get 500K, I'm not giving nobody none of it. And let me tell you why. Not out of greed, not out of selfishness. I'm going to make very, very smart investments. Damn near at least 90% of 90% type of investments that I'm gonna see a return. I'm not gonna go make no dumb investments where it's a gamble and I'm gonna automatically lose money, because there are investments that you can make where you are guaranteed to see some type of return. You go be smart about that money. It's like you flipping it, but the legal way. Go flip that money the legal way with some type of guaranteed return, and then you look out for your other people. That is not smart. Like I say, 500K is not a lot of money. That's not enough to spread. That is not. Now let's switch it up a little bit, y'all. If you get 500K and you already established, you already got a house, you already got a car, you already own businesses, that's different. But if you ain't got nothing and somebody give you 500K, no, you got to be smart about that. You got to be smart about that. Because guess what? The people that need your help, they already need your help. So they going to still need your help weeks down the line. So you do what you need to do with that money. Be smart about it. Go talk to some type of financial investor. Find one that you can trust that's going to tell you the right things. And you flip that money. Then you go back and help your people. Because giving it all away and keeping a little bit for yourself. See, Brorilla has a street mind mentality. And that's not good. Once you start getting into the industry, you got to throw that street mind mentality out the window. That got to go in the trash, baby. You can't think like a rug dealer, put the D on the front, when you touching that type of money. Because guess what? It's not going to last. And now I see why when Glorilla did her video and she said, now I don't know how true this is. She said that Brorilla escaped from Lakeside, which is a mental hospital, I guess, in the area, and that she's schizophrenic and all of that. Now, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I gotta keep it a buck. When I hear her, she do give a little mental, like a little on the slow side, but Glorilla gives that too. I don't know what it is about that family. I ain't seen too much of the other siblings, but they do give they do give that. But Glorilla apparently got some good people behind her because she's still making it. Most artists, a lot of times they'll have a one-hit wonder and then they done. They'll run up that song for a little while, but Glorilla is actually talented. Like, she got a very unique sound, and apparently she got good people behind her where she's making real good investments, and that's why she's doing real good right now. But at the end of the day, her sister can't hold, you can't be mad at her because, first of all, let me say this. If I didn't F with you when I didn't have a bag, I'm still not going to F with you when I get one. It's not going to happen. Especially if it's true that she upped the rod on her sister, I would never F with you. If you pull a pew-pew on me, baby, I wouldn't give you a penny. I probably wouldn't speak to you for the rest of my life either. And don't hold me accountable for that mindset when you wasn't, you didn't show no loyalty when you was pulling a ride on me. Like, no, We not finna do that. That we are not finna do that. And if that's the reason why Glorilla is not speaking to her, child, I tell every person that got something to say, kiss every inch of my yellow. You know what? You know what? Because if this girl and I see, matter of fact, I got that receipt. I don't even think I put it up. Hold on, I'm about to pull it up. Somebody did send me that receipt. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me find it. Cause I know I seen it. And it was a Brorilla had hair. It looked like a mug shot. Let me see if I can find it. Hold up, hold up. Matter of fact, while I'm looking for it, I'm gonna pull up her Facebook page. Let's take this receipt out. Make sure y'all hit the like button. We got 127 in the building. Please, y'all, come in, hit that like button for Pac. If you are enjoying this commentary, I'm giving y'all something different. Like I said, I told y'all at the beginning of the year, I was going to start incorporating different content, and this is what we're doing. But y'all got to do y'all part as well on the support so we can run these numbers up. Hit that like button, support the goal, y'all. That is crucial to this video progress. Okay, support the goal, hit the like button, and please watch them ads. Please, please, please watch them ads. And hey to everybody that did join the chat. I'm not ignoring y'all. Y'all know once I get into talking, I try not to get distracted by the chat because it'll throw me off. So I'm gonna go into y'all comments a little later. Once I start, once I start, you know, moving and shaking a little more through this commentary. Let me pull up Facebook so I can go to her page, y'all. Give me a second. Scarface. Oh, shoot. Oh, hold on, y'all. Dang. God, it didn't hit my timeline. Oh, we got to talk about this. Gonna be a member spot. Oh, God. Dang, they didn't brought it back up. I'm about to talk about that later. Okay. Is it Scarface Wood? I gotta make my nail appointment, y'all. Y'all remind me to make my nail appointment because I know my birthday is in 7 days. And I need to make my nail appointment before my girl gets too booked up, and then I won't be able to get my nails done for my birthday stuff. So y'all make sure y'all remind me so they try to get it. Is this her page? Hold on. That ain't showing the followers. This gotta be because I did follow her the other. Okay, this is it. All right, let me pull it up for y'all. And please, nobody inbox me because for some reason Messenger be popping up when y'all inbox while I'm live. If you don't want your messages to be seen, do not inbox me while I got Facebook open. Okay? Don't inbox me right now, y'all. All right. Oh, this is nice. Okay, let me go down. The reason I like watching Scarface is because I don't like what the parents did. I don't talk to her. Our alley bro is acting slow as hell trying to get clout when he goes. Okay, let's go down. Trying to get to ah, this gonna be on the next thumbnail. Nah, they put him on a Chucky doll. I am weak, bruh. Hold up, y'all. Where's the video? Doing another cash giveaway soon. She already turned down the 1K glam fee. We have her scheduled for next Thursday, so what are we paying her? Because that's all we give. Oh, Tasha was talking to the mama? Why y'all didn't tell me that? The mama say this doesn't say she agreed to do it for 1K. Mama would. And then Tasha say Mama would, she already turned down the 1K glam fee. We have her scheduled for next Thursday. So what are we paying her? Because that's all we give. And then she say, what's your number? Oh wow. Hang on. I'm trying to find the doggone video. Let me go back up. Let's see. Real. No. Hold on. Damn it. How did we do that? Give me a second. Let me pull it back up. I was trying to find her real. I looked at picture. Okay. Let's pull her back up. Real. All right. Where's the one with the most? Ooh, that baby, she clocking some views, y'all. All right, let me show y'all. Yeah, I've learned that mama is money hungry, shaking my head. Oh, wow. Listen, that's why they say it's always three sides to every story, y'all. Always. So this is getting real, real crazy. People, but you know what? You want to see how people really move? People, I feel like when money is involved, people show their true intent. Not just that, or say something don't like and see how they really feel about it. Say something they don't like or come into some type of money and don't give them what they want. That's when true colors get exposed. Period. All right, baby, she been cutting up with that little money, baby. Okay, let's see. Which one is the most recent one? Is it this one or this? What she like?
Sit down. Go down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. All right, bro. I look good. Now she's trying to make it like, let me go and I'm going to do a giveaway. Yeah, bitch, because you know you exposed now. And the people see the real you. Now you don't never want to give a giveaway and shit. Give me the 2,500, bitch.
Oh,
Flat.
that's too much.
Now I forget all about this. You give me the 25, it's a done dollar. I'm not gonna do no more interviews about you. I'ma just work my comedian side. Give me the 2,500. Put my shine in that bitch shit. Nah, they gonna try to.
Why somebody said,
Then that on your live looks slow as hell on go.
They said calm down a little bit.
And send us some money. Send us some money. Now if you send us some money, you ain't send me none, bitch. I'm really finna go in on your ass. Oh, dick riding. Oh, dick riding. Oh, God. On that motherfucker, dick riding. Oh, Jesus. When the Glorilla to add people to the land? When has she done it? She want y'all back on her side. Y'all better stay Team Sky. Don't do that. Don't switch up on me.
Not don't.
Add me, bitch. Add me.
And another thing, you need to take that damn Christmas tree down back there.
That Christmas tree is for... That Christmas tree is far to me. The motherfucker gonna stay up. Add me on the live, bitch. And your man a sorry ass bitch too, because he know you don't fuck with your family, hoe. And your man promoting that shit with his sassy sis ass.
Man, you just like a sibling. Talk about the motherfucker. Talk about a motherfucking baby. You just like a sibling.
Yeah, I know you like a mix with a little bit of ugly bitch, because he
Ain't no way.
Add me to the line.
Ain't no way she making money off them live streams with all that profanity. Cause baby, one thing about Facebook don't play, y'all. Like Facebook is way more strict than YouTube is. So if she cussing like that on all of those videos, she can't be. I could never do my sisters like this. Facts, Nola Bunny. I would never. I don't care what she ain't giving me. Because first of all, everybody doesn't think that they're entitled to their siblings' come up money. Like it don't work like that. Everybody don't have that mindset. Some have the mindset of I'ma go get it or I'ma use my sister as motivation. Now, like I said, morally, most people, if they come up into some money or whatever, they're gonna give some of their family members, the mom, the dad, maybe the sister, right? They gonna do that morally. Are you entitled to do that? No. That's your money. That's their money. They don't have to, but it's a kind gesture, basically, because they all got the same 24 hours in a day, right? Most people will retire their parents. Most people will take care of their parents because that's their parents. If it wouldn't be for them, they wouldn't be here. But they don't have to. That's the difference. You are not entitled to my money because we slept on a pallet together. You are not entitled to my money because we ate Vienna sausages, beanie weenies, and bologna sandwich. That does not give you entitlement because we came out the same hoo-ha and slept together and peed in the bed. No, that's not how that goes. Just because y'all came from the same struggle. That's not how that goes. Yes, it's a good thing morally, but it's not an entitlement. It's not a requirement. You don't have to. Because if you had to, a lot of people would be in jail. Okay? A lot of people would be in jail. Now let me show y'all, let me take this down for a second and show y'all this receipt real quick. This is that arrest receipt that's another content creator put up. I want to go on below page 2 and see what she's talking about. I wish I could make it bigger. Another content creator did a video and was talking about, the fact that it says Glorilla's sister was arrested in 2015 for drawing a GUN on Glow and then threatening to SHOT her. And the content creator put out the arrest records, etc., etc. This is how she looked, y'all, before the transition. Okay? So, like I said, once you pull a GUN on me or up a rod, whatever you want to call it, I would never F with you. I would never give you anything. Because here's the thing. It's not that Glorilla don't help none of her family. She has her people pick. She helps the ones she deals with. And that is her right. That's her right. That's why I don't understand. Like, some of these people are real life crazy. That girl don't have to give nobody her money. She's working. Guess what? She's not just she don't have a tree in the backyard where the money is growing on the tree. If she don't work, if she don't tour, if she don't record, if she don't endorse market, she don't make no money. So she's still working. It's not being handed to her. That's what a lot of people don't realize. She's working for that. She worked to get up out her struggle in the hood. And if her family members, not including her mom and her daddy, if her siblings wasn't paying for studio sessions, wasn't in the studio all night with her recording tracks, wasn't buying her food or anything to help invest into her career, she don't owe them jack shacks. Point blank in the period. Now, if she want to give them something because they siblings, then that's on her body. But she don't have to. And that's where a lot of people get it twisted. And I'm not even just saying this in defense of her, because a lot of people say, oh, y'all just side with her because she got the money. No. Most people saying what they saying because it's the right thing. It's the right thing. And that's how most people's mindsets are. Like, come on. I want to know, when Brorilla made that 200K, did she give it back to the family? Like, did she keep 10K and gave the other 190K to her family, like she claimed she would have did if she came into some money? Did she give it all away? No, she ain't give it all away. You know what she doing? Getting tattoos, buying jewelry, buying clothes. Now, I ain't saying she ain't gave none of it away, because they said she was buying McChickens and, different things like that. And whoever is behind her PR wise, yeah, she got a good little management PR going on, because that's how you supposed to do. That's how you supposed to do it. Because I guarantee you, a lot of people would have stopped running her up had she would have made that type of money and never did no type of giveaway because it would have showed she's a hypocrite. So she had to do that. She had to. But I bet y'all any money they gonna take advantage of her. They gonna take advantage of her. But she don't have the right mindset. Yes, you do hire people to back you financially, like, financial advisors and investors and stuff like that, management. But if you don't have the wisdom and the right mindset to know right from wrong, to know how to count your money, to know percentages and all of that, you're gonna get robbed blind. That's why a lot of people don't make it in the industry because they don't have the mindset to know what's going on their back end, to differentiate between what's right and what's wrong on their back end when it comes to their financials. They don't know. And that's why they be stuck with those what they call them contracts, y'all. I forgot the name of it. But they be stuck with those contracts where it's like you signing a deal with the devil and you barely making anything off of your own brand and likeness. That is crazy work. But yeah, if this is true right here, ain't no way in hell I'm giving you a dime, let alone 2,500 to help run you up. Is the bigger thing, she making it now because if Glorilla wouldn't be who Glorilla is, nobody would even be entertaining her. So technically, she's still getting money off of her sister's back. Technically, because when they announce her, they say Glow's sister. Now people know who Brorilla is because it's still attached to Glorilla's name. But people say Glorilla's sister. They ain't saying Victoria. Nobody know who Victoria is. They saying Glorilla's sister. So she's still making it off of her sister's back. And at what cost? Like I said in my caption, what cost? Is it really worth it? Like when you sell out a family member, regardless of y'all relationship. Cause I heard when she said in a clip, she said it's been 4 years since, she didn't, I guess, been out here big or whatever. And we never said nothing. She said, I even put out messages where her mama, and we're going to get to those too, a message, a long message, I guess, that the mama either sent her or sent Glorilla, I'm not sure, about, doing stuff for her, whatever, right? And people was questioning the timing of the messages because they didn't have a year on. But Brorilla told on herself. Those messages are old. So who's to say Glorilla hasn't been doing? Because it was a period in time where Glorilla and her mama wasn't speaking. And that adds context to the situation. Because if me and my parent is not on speaking terms, because maybe my parent did something to me, I'm not sure, whatever the situation was, she wasn't entitled in that moment to give her mama no money either. She was. Now, once they got back on good terms, then yeah, she started doing for her mama. And that's what this situation is. So those receipts to me really didn't validate anything because they was old. That was old receipts. At this point, her and her mama and her daddy on good terms. She didn't help both of her parents. She didn't help both. And you got some people saying, oh, the parents lied for her. Da, 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 da. Even if they did, that's their prerogative. If they want to lie for their child, who are we to say they can't lie for their child? Who are we? Because they didn't want the family business hitting the internet either. They didn't want it to hit the internet. That's family business. So, regardless, and that's why I feel like a lot of people be missing the bigger picture in this whole situation. At the end of the day, whatever she do for her family, that's her business. It's a lot of celebrities out here that that ran up a bag and they ain't went back for their family, and it's some that did, some that do go back and give their family money, but it's also family members who try to take advantage and who feel entitled to your money, like you owe them, and you don't, and then they want to expose you. There is nothing right about this situation, nothing at all. The way she went about this is wrong, y'all. It's wrong. if you had grievances with your sibling because you felt like she ain't want to do nothing for y'all, or y'all, I got a picture of, now I don't know. It's a lot of people speculating whether this was the time where Brorilla said her mama, hey Secrets Inside Eye, hey Terry bro. Brorilla said her mama had to sneak her into Glorilla's concert, right? Because some people was asking, have you ever been around your sister, in I guess in the last couple years, whatever, or if she ain't never did nothing for her, right? And I found a picture online where they at a concert, at one of Glorilla concerts, and Brorilla is standing right next to Glorilla. So I'm like, okay, if your mama had to sneak you in, why aren't you like in secret? Like, why you standing right next to her as if they were cool? And I even went on Brorilla's page and I found a post where Brorilla had made a post about Glorilla and said something about the whole twin thing. Y'all saying that she looked that I look like Glorilla, but no, she looked just like me. I'm older, right? And that was while Glorilla was Glorilla. So I'm like, something in this situation ain't right. Now it's a lot of speculation where people saying that they think they teamed up to run up a bag. But Glorilla already got her bag. Or it could be where, they did speak on the back end and concocted this plan where um uh her sister is getting the bag off of her back. But then I don't know about that because the parents have they in the middle of it now. So I don't know if that's true, y'all. I'm just telling y'all what people saying in the streets about this situation. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that this is a genuine beef amongst Glorilla and Brorilla? Do y'all think that they concocted this to help the sister get brand herself and run up a bag? Which one? Which one y'all think? I personally think this is a genuine beef because of the whole context of the situation and now because the parents involved. But some people are saying they feel like they did this together. I don't think so. Even with those pictures that surfaced of them being around each other while Glorilla has been famous. See, Brorilla making it seem like she ain't been around her sister since she done came up. Oh, I ain't spoke to you in 4 years since you hit. That don't make sense because that picture surfaced where she was at one of Glorilla concerts and she took a picture with her. Well, I ain't gonna say took a picture with her. Somebody snuck and took the picture because you could see they not paying attention. But she was standing right next to Glorilla. Okay? So that kind of raises eyebrows also about if um Brorilla is telling 100% truth when it comes to her sister never doing anything for her. That's hard to believe. That's hard to believe. Because even in some conversations, um, Brorilla said that Gloss is the reason why her and Glow got problems. But y'all see on the screen where it shows Brorilla up the ride on Glorilla. And then Gloss went live and Gloss said that the reason why her and Brorilla is not cool is because Brorilla ran to Gloss house one day and they was pew-pewing at Brorilla. And Gloss didn't open the door for her to come in. She was like, and she said she was big and pregnant at the time. Why would you bring danger to my home? That's what Gloss said. I don't know how true it is, but that's what she said on the live that she did, y'all. Thank you, Healing Hearts, my love. I appreciate your support. Thank you for hitting the like button. Hey, Lexi. Hey, my love. How you never know with these people on social media. Fact. Man, the way that daddy sounds, laughing me off, is real. Yup. Yup. I didn't think about that because he do sound like one of them old school daddies that's going to keep it a buck. And if you notice, he was finna tell it all. He was finna tell it and Glow cut him off. She was like, "No, Daddy, don't even worry about that. We know she wrong. We know she wrong." And then she started saying she changed the subject. So it definitely gives that Glorilla is a daddy's girl. That she, because some people say that she moved out of her mom's home at 15 and moved in with her dad. So I could see that. I could see that. And based off of their phone conversation, it do give that she's a daddy's girl, right? So that also led me to believe that her and her mama possibly had um, some type of issues in the past where they probably didn't speak for a long time. Now, if that is the case, she was not entitled to give her mama no money at that time either. I don't have to give you no money when we not speaking because you did something to me. But that doesn't take away from the now, the future, y'all. And as far as the future, it seems like she didn't look out for her parents. Even with people saying, "Oh, the parents was lying for her," and da 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 da. If they say she looked out for them, if she says she looked out for them, who are we? Okay, who are we? But anyways, let's get to some more of these receipts. Hey Miss Lolita, hey Real Talk Vibes. Yes, this is so heartbreaking because it's like it's not a situation where it's some graping going on in the family and you exposing it to put the graper on Front Street. This is about money, y'all. This is about money. Somebody else's money. So that's what makes it sad. And that's why a lot of people are siding with Glow. It ain't about if Glow is right about this situation or right about or wrong about that situation. It's the overall picture. That girl should have never came to the internet fussing about her sister's money. Point blank, period. That's her grade. She got it out the mud. She came up out the same struggle they all did. She should have been motivation to her other family members. They should have looked at her and say, "Well, we all came from the same struggle. We all should be able to do something." And I'm pretty sure, let's say this too. I'm pretty sure if the siblings would call Glow and talk to her and say, "Hey, put me on. I don't want you to give me anything, but can you use your brand and your likeness to help me start up something or help me do something?" I'm pretty sure she would have did it for them. I'm pretty sure she'll do that for anybody she rock with. I'm pretty sure because it's nothing more. Um, I feel like it's nothing more humbling and just respectable than a person coming to you and saying, "I don't want your money. I just need to help. Can you help me with resources? Can you help me start up something? Can you help me with your life?" That is respect because you're not asking me to just give you nothing. You want to try to get it out the mud too. So, but no, you got mofos who feel like they are entitled to your money just because you slept on the same bed. And that's not cool. That ain't cool. We got 165 in the building, y'all. Please hit the like button if you are enjoying this commentary. Please support the goal if you are enjoying this commentary. Please make sure you are watching the ads. Okay? Support your girl so we can run these numbers up. So we can get this in the algorithm. 360 deal. Hey CSBS said, "I don't care how mad I get at my siblings, I could never come to the internet on them. Fact. I could never be mad at them over their money. Fact. Ever. Ever. It will never happen. It would never happen. It would never happen. And now it's starting to look like they mama be playing them against each other. Now let's get into those messages. Let me put that up. Hold on, y'all. Let's put up the text message that Brorilla put on the internet that she said her mama sent about Glow. And then we're going to go to Glow page and see if she posted it. Because it's looking like she went live. All right. Where is those? Oh, let me show y'all this first. So this is the oldest sister, y'all. This is their oldest sister, right? Okay, I gotta say this. Now it's 10 siblings, and I'm gonna show y'all they baby picture. I mean they family picture with all 10 siblings and the parents. I'm gonna show y'all. But it's 10 siblings. Same was supposed to be same mama, same dad. This one looked like she don't even belong with him. I'm sorry. Like, if you look at the mama and the daddy, they got very distinct features. Like they have a very wide nose. Their eyes sit far apart, kind of like what is that little thing name on Ice Age? I forgot. But yeah, like they have very, very hard, distinct features, right? But the oldest three kids have their own dad. Oh, so I thought no, they said no, they said all 10 siblings got the same mom and same dad. That's what Brorilla said, and Glorilla said it on her Shannon Sharp interview. They said they all got the same mom and dad. Where you seen that at Scorpio? I got in bro chat. I said if your mama didn't take care of you, why should Glow? It come on. You better clock it, Miss Ryan. Glow said the oldest three has their own dad and the other seven have I didn't even see that, y'all. Somebody send me that. Somebody send me that receipt, please. Because I want to add that to it. I did not know that. So then never mind. That's why the oldest three, because somebody did get in the comments whenever TMZ posted the picture, the family picture. Somebody got in the comments in TMZ comments under the family picture and say, ain't no way in hell. If this is the same mama, if they got the same mama and same daddy, somebody lying about paternity. They said the oldest one ain't came from that man. I'm sorry. Y'all, I was laughing so hard. Her dad raised the oldest three. Okay, I didn't know that. I could have sworn they said they had the same. Because Brorilla did say that. Brorilla said they all had the same mama, same daddy. Unless she said that because, they was raised by the same dad. So maybe that's what it was. But now it makes sense because, like I said, the oldest three, they don't look nothing like them other ones. Them other ones look, they got, like I said, they got very hard features, wide nose, um, and their eyes are very far apart. Okay, like I say, I did say that BSN. It's the truth. Their eyes sit real far apart. Her dad raised the oldest three. Yeah, they all have the same. She said he claimed them as his kids. Okay, see, I didn't know that. All right, so this is the oldest sister, y'all. Her name is Liz, and she said never ugly. She not ugly. She's very pretty. Got my own money, own motion, in my own bag, minding my own business. Don't ask or need nobody for nothing. I F with who I F with and F who I don't. I don't do the internet, so keep me out y'all bullshit. Clock it. I agree with her 100%. This is the mindset right here that you are supposed to have. And she looks like she's doing well. She looks like she's a stewardess. She like she, on the planes whenever ain't that called a stewardess when they on the planes, for the plane rides and stuff. That look like that's her profession. I could be wrong, but it's her outfits is giving it, and it looked like she might be in an airport or something like that. But she's very pretty, and the fact that she said that speaks volumes because it shows she's not expecting her sister's money. I wonder if her and Glow cool. I don't know, but I do know that they said Glow is real cool, real close with at least three of her siblings. I don't know if it's the oldest ones or but for sure one of them that looked just like Glow be at a lot of the basketball games and stuff like that, and she be iced out. It looked like she looking like she's been taken care of. Okay, the one that looked, they thought that was Glorilla's twin. Y'all know who I'm talking about. She looked like she could be younger than Glow, but I think Glow is Glow the youngest, or she might be the youngest. I'm not sure, but she looked just like Glow. She's just a little darker, but they look just alike. And they was at like a game together, and they both had on these diamond watches and showing, they little fits and stuff like that. Um, so she definitely have some that she's close with. Thank you, Healing Hearts. Thank you for supporting my goal, my love. I appreciate you. Two of her siblings live with her. Okay. Well, that must be the ones that Brorilla was saying she treat them like housemates. Like I wouldn't even like that to me that's crazy to say that because even if they are living with Glorilla and they cleaning up, they cooking, whatever, if she's taking care of them, what's wrong with that? If they don't have to pay no bills, what's wrong with that? That's a job. That is a job, okay? If they saving Glorilla money from having to hire maids and chefs or whatever, then what's wrong with that? If they living rent free, child, these people are crazy. Hey, Candy, Glow is the eighth child. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I think the youngest two stayed with her. Well, then that makes sense because the girl that was with her, I forgot her name, but she looked just like Glow, but she looked younger, so she must be the youngest girl. Well, they did say two of the siblings live with Glow. That's probably the one that stayed with Glow because they said she got two siblings that stay with her. Maybe so. Maybe so. All right. So this is the oldest sister, y'all. Very pretty. And she made this post. Like basically saying, keep me out of that. Don't speak for me. And I would feel the same way because if I had a sibling that came online and basically try to pin us all as broke, telling how we struggle because you exposing our business for one, which I don't have a problem with people, with the siblings saying, "Oh, we struggled the same," da 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 da. But don't put me in y'all to make it seem like I need something or I need my sibling or I want my siblings' money. Don't put me in. So she clocked them real quick, letting them know she's doing very well for herself, minding her own business. She F with who she F with and she don't. Don't F with who she don't F with. Okay? So kudos to Liz Part TV. Kudos to the big sis. All right, let's take her down. Exactly. If I'm providing a roof over your head, at least feed yourself. Come on. Come on. A word. Period. All right, let me take some of these down that I already used, y'all. Here we go. These getting a little out of hand. Now y'all know Boosie then came into the group chat. Uh, Charlemagne the God. Who else? A whole bunch of people. Child. They they just making Brorilla more and more relevant every day. Every day they making her more and more relevant. Talking about they want her little 5 minutes of fame to be over, but y'all making her relevant. That's the crazy part. They keep saying stuff about her and sharing her content, et cetera, et cetera. Like you would think people know how social media works by now, but apparently they don't. Child. All right, let's get to the next receipt. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all this next. So Brorilla put up I guess because she didn't got her little management team now. Listen, Scorpio, they better stop playing with my bro. She might have, did her little 1-2 on Boosie, but we all know Boosie is one of the troll kings on the internet. If Boosie really wanted to, Boosie could lay her for filth. Boosie could lay her down for filth, baby. Drag her for filth if he really wanted to get in that mud with her. But I think this is why I think Boosie cutting us some slack because she's a part of the LGBT community. So a community, like old girl said on Miss Past show, you a part of the LGBT community? The community? So that's Boosie smart, y'all. Y'all know Boosie a businessman. And the fact that she called out that Boosie, that made certain remarks about that community, that's probably why Boosie let her make because he knows how this marketing and people trying to cancel you and all of this. He know how it goes. He know how it goes. So that's probably the reason why he let her slide. But if it would have been anybody else, baby, Boosie would have laid them. Okay? Boosie would have slept them. So yeah, she lucky. But she posted this because apparently multiple people have been reaching out to her to be her management, y'all. So I'm guessing she didn't pick the management team. Because I seen people been tagging um I don't know if that's her management though, but it's some page on Facebook, some lady with the name Victoria that has been sharing all of Brorilla's stuff. So I don't think that's her management, but she definitely got a manager at this point. Definitely. And you could tell because she didn't know nothing. This is marketing, baby. This is marketing right here. Okay? Price dropping, all of that. That's tied to management. She wasn't doing that before. She was just, I'll say this amount or that amount, right? So Glow System dropped her price list for services. Check this out, y'all. So she said standard interview slash podcast, 30 minutes, 7,500 for 30 minutes. Full episode, 45 to 60 minutes, 10K. Family business slash sensitive topics, 12,500. This girl is selling their struggle. Like, she literally got family business slash sensitive topics as one of the price factors for 12,500. Bruh, I am embarrassed for the Woods family. Okay? Ain't no way you selling our struggle. Like, she is selling their family memories. This why if I ever get rich, everybody gonna still think I'm broke. I will never show it. I'm moving like the billionaire white people. Okay? The ones who still drive Toyotas and wear the what them shoes called? Them comfortable shoes that they sell at Walmart with the cushion. They got the cushion brand, y'all. What is it called? Damn, what is them shoes? Souls and something. I forgot the name of it. But yeah, if I ever was to come up, I'ma still do the same thing. If anything, I'm going to get me a little Honda or Toyota, and that's it. I'll put my money into investments, but I'm not gonna wear my money because this is crazy. This lady, this girl boy, is literally trying to sell their family story, their history, like family business slash sensitive time. You gotta pay me 12,500 bucks. Ooh, child. And at this point, you would think she ain't got no more to tell because what else could she possibly add? She been saying all of the same stuff on the same interview. I mean, on every interview, she's saying the same things over and over, literally. So, child, unless she got some type of great story or something like that, other than that, they crazy if they paying these prices, knowing damn well she's saying the same stuff over and over. So, because how many times you gonna let the world know Glorilla peed on you in the bed? So she says event slash studio slash venue walkthrough, 20 to 30 minutes, 5K. Promo slash endorsement video, 30 to 60 seconds, 4K. Add-ons. Posting the interview clip on her page. That's how you know somebody typed this up for her, y'all. 2,500 to 5K. Licensing rights for ads, 3K to 7,500. Payment terms. 50% deposit required to reserve slot. Remaining 50% due before the booking starts. Signing slots. Limited booking slots available weekly. Slots are confirmed only after deposit is received. Wow. Wow. She could have really, like, I really believe had she would have called her sister and made amends with her sister. Because here's the thing, y'all. She never power all the devices in your home. Spectrum. Oh, she never called her sister and tried to make amends with her. She never called her sister and called her and say, "Can we talk? Can we squash our beef?" She didn't do that. She came straight to the internet. She said it's been 4 years since you've been famous and you ain't never came back to help none of your family. That's what she did. She didn't try to go to her sister first and her sister just ignored her. That didn't happen. That speaks volumes to me. So that's another one. Let's take this one down. I am flabbergasted to the gas, y'all. Let's see. All right, wait. I want to get to the text messages first, or let me show you this. So she posted this in her story. Let's put it on the- So she posted that in her story, y'all, and she said, "Made 200K this week. My network will be 1 mil in the next 5 weeks. Prices going up. Promo interviews, etc. DM me now." And I was listening to Charlemagne, the Breakfast Club put out a little video responding to Brorilla's drag of Charlemagne, calling him a elbow head ass and Charlemagne the goddess, right? Elbow head took me out, but Charlemagne said his little piece and kind of drug Brorilla a little bit. And what's her name? Lori, whatever, I forgot her name on there. She was saying that Brorilla was gonna drag Charlemagne again for filth after Brorilla see that clip they posted, and I think so too. But Charlemagne said, "Ain't no way Scarface Brorilla made 200K this week." I believe it. I believe it. You know how many interviews this Glorilla done did already? For one, Skin Bone definitely gave Glorilla more than 2,500. And how I know is because on the interview with Skin Bone, they was talking about the 2,500 flat saying or whatever. They was talking about it. And um Skin Bone asked, something about would you still want the 2,500, whatever. And she was like, "Well, I know it, I ain't getting it now." And Skin Bone was like, "Well, you didn't got more than 2,500 just from me." So that's how I know they are really paying Brorilla what she's asking for. Cause she is going generating a lot of views, y'all. If you look on her Facebook, millions of views, hundred thousands of views. Like she's generating a lot of traction and motion right now. So these interviewers, these bigger platforms are going to pay her what she's charging. They are. So I believe whatever she got on that flyer that I just showed y'all, the reason why she was able to come up with those numbers is because they was offering her that type of money for these interviews. So that's how she was able to come up with those numbers. And that's why she's even able now to say, "Hey, price is going up." Because once you start paying a person a certain price, that is telling them, "Hey, I'm worth this plus more. So I'm gonna keep pushing the, pushing the inline to see how far I can go. I'm gonna keep pushing." And that's what she's doing. So she's gonna get it. She gonna get it because they looking at her numbers. They looking at the motion she's generating right now. That's how the game goes. Once something goes viral, everybody wants a piece of it on social media. That's how it goes. That's how the game goes. Once you start going viral, everybody wants a piece of it. Why y'all think if you go on her page now, she's at all these different little barbecue spots and restaurants promoting the food, talking about flat, all of it? It's because they're now paying her for promo. Her page doing big numbers. I wonder how many subscribers she had before all of this really started. I would like to know. But they paying her. And she's real raw with it. Like you could tell she's not forcing herself to try to be funny. It's just she's one of those people that she's funny in real life. Let's say that. That's how I am too. Like I don't force it. I'm naturally funny. Anybody in my family could tell you. I'll say something and a mofos just start dying laughing. And I'm like, "What is you laughing at?" And they're like, "What you just said." But it's not me trying to make nobody laugh. It's just my personality. So I get it. But let me show y'all something else. Let's take this down. But I believe that she really made 200K and she's gonna make even more. She's gonna make even more. It's just sad that it has to be on off the back of her sister and their family business. That's my whole thing. It's sad that it has to be like that because Glorilla didn't get her money by coming out here talking about their family business. She got it out the mud. That's what makes the difference. And that's why a lot of people still side with Glorilla. It ain't got nothing to do with the text message received from the mama and no, it's the overall bigger picture. That's what's making people side with her. Not because she got money. It's because of how she's being done. Some people hold certain standards and morals and values, family values that they don't believe in it. That's why they side with Glorilla. They don't believe in outing your family member because they won't give you no money. They don't believe in that. I don't believe in it. I'm not gonna out you because you ain't giving me your hard-earned money. That's not gonna happen. All right. I ain't gonna put up the Tasha K one because I posted a video. Y'all gonna have to watch my little video for those. So this is the Boosie receipt. Boosie actually spoke on it, but he also made it into a caption, right? And he says, not taking Glorilla or Brorilla side. I'm just saying we are not rich as people think. That's a fact. I feel if an artist still doing shows, they are not super rich. We still working for a reason. Facts. Same for baby mamas trying to trap street ninjas who be showing that bag on Instagram, shaking my head. That 100K he got on the gram, damn near all he got. He gotta flip that, pay bills, and take care of kids, his kids, and other kids. Laugh out loud. You ain't got no rich ninja, but that's on us too because we lead people to believe we have more than what we really have. I got sibling problems. Also, shaking my head, going through it myself. Now, Boosie didn't say nothing wrong, y'all. But apparently, Brorilla didn't like the fact that Boosie still low key not sided with Glorilla, but kind of put them in a similar box because he has those similar issues, right? Because he too is rich, so he can kind of understand where Glow is coming from because they do make it look like they have more money than they actually have. That's a fact. That's all a part of marketing. People, mainly black people, are attracted to the jewelry, the money, the clothes, the cars, the bling, the grills. For some reason, that attracts our people. It really does. Look at the numbers. They don't know if it's fake or real. A lot of these celebrities be renting that jewelry. They be renting that jewelry, renting them grills, posting fake money, renting cars. They don't be owning that. These people don't be having all that money like people think, y'all. They have to make it look good because it's a part of their marketing. And that's a fact. So Boosie not lying when he say that. If you see artists still touring, still doing local shows and worldwide shows and all of that, that's because they don't have it like that. Because when you really got it, when you really got money put up, I'm talking about tens of millions or even more, you not doing no more tour. You not when you comfortable, and when I say comfortable, meaning you comfortable to where you can retire yourself. You ain't gotta go back to it. That's when you got it. When you see them not doing any more shows, when you see them just always on vacation and blase, them the ones who got it. For real, for real. Them the ones who got it. So they still trying to get to the bag too. They still trying to make sure they can retire themselves. And it ain't because and they could have 10, 20 million in the bank, but guess what? When you start touching that type of money, that money to you, I mean that money to them is like 10, 20,000. Okay? What's 10, 20 million to us is like 10, 20,000 to them because guess what? The mindset changes when you touch more money. You start making bigger purchases. That money starts going faster. So it makes you want to make more. It makes you want to have more. The more you have, the more you want. You don't get comfortable because you know how fast it can go. When you ain't got nothing but $100 in your wallet, guess what? You can't purchase nothing too much because all you got is that honey. But if you got $1 million in your wallet, guess what? Now the purchases start becoming bigger. It's all about the mindset. More money, a different mindset, a more elevated mindset. So, all right, let's take Boosty Boo down. Shout out to Boosty Boo. Two red bones kissing in the back seat. Hey. All right. After we don't need cake. Let's see what we got next, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Please support your girls' goal, y'all. If you are enjoying this commentary. Okay, here's the picture. So this is the family picture, y'all, right here. All right. This is Glow. Can y'all see my little cursor? I hope y'all can see. But this is Glow, the baby right in front of the mom. I don't know. Can y'all see my mouse? Can y'all see my purple mouse? My purple cursor. Can y'all see my cursor? If y'all can see it, Glow is the baby right here in front of the mom, right next to the dad. That's Glow. This is Victoria right next to Glow. The one that's cutting up, this is her with the darker blue dress on. Glow is the little girl in the front right here with the light blue dress. Okay? This is the older sister, the one who I showed y'all on the screen a little bit ago. What was her name, child? I forgot already. Something dang, I done forgot. What was her name, y'all? Party. Something Party. What was her name? Let me let me see it. Let me see it. It's over. Let me see. That sister's name is um hold up, wait a minute. Let me put some in. Where's my luck? I can't find it. Where you at? I can't find it, y'all. But Liz, is it Liz? Liz Party? It might be that, but this is the older sister that basically said she's doing good, she's great, she minding her own business, she don't need nobody, and she said keep her out of this BS. That's her right there. She's very pretty, very very pretty. She must look like her daddy side of the family, cause she don't even without him right here being her biological father, she don't look like they mama either. Cause to be honest, and I'm just keeping it all the way above. Glorilla mama and daddy look like they could be siblings. We just gonna set that right there. It looked like both of their names is Woods, even before the marriage. I'm sorry, y'all. But y'all, don't they look like they siblings? They real life siblings for real? They got that same nose. The daddy one just a little wider. They got that same square shaped head. Like these people look, because I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I didn't heard a few people saying that they look like some incest babies. Okay, a few people didn't say that in the comments, under these blogging pages and stuff like that. So I'm just repeating what the people say, Scorpio. But no, but on a serious note, the mom and the daddy do look alike. And it could be because, they say, people say all the time, after you done been with somebody for so long, y'all start looking alike. Now, that could be true also, but they look alike. They really do. But anyways, that's besides the point. Um, this is the 10 siblings, y'all. So I'm guessing that this one right here that the oldest sister is holding and the son that the daddy is holding must be the two siblings that's currently living with Glorilla because they are the smallest siblings. You know, that's the two youngest. And some people saying those two are the ones that's currently living with Glorilla. Okay, so but this is Victoria in the dark blue dress right next to Glow. Glow is the one. It, I even seen people saying, you see how Glow chunking up the deuce or whatever she's doing. They said you could tell Glow was like, I'm getting the hell on at an early age. I am weak, child. But anyways, yeah, this is all the kids, y'all. This is the whole family right there, right there. And Scarface made this post and captioned it. And I'm done with this ish. Keep making her feel like she's right. I don't give a F about what nobody has to say. We all struggle in that house. So for you to make it out and forget about us is diabolical. Now, if y'all watch Glorilla's live that she did where she called her parents, she even stated on the live that Victoria would call CPS on their mom so much every time that they would get she would get a whooping that Victoria ended up living with the aunt and uncle at some point or was in foster care, right? And basically, Glorilla was saying that to say you didn't even really live with us. So for you to say, we all came about the same struggle as if we stayed together our whole life is blasphemy. That's what Glorilla was saying. Like you was getting Jordans from being in foster care while we was still wearing them raggedy, busted up shoes. Okay? All right, so let's take this one down and go to something else. Matter of fact, before I go to another receipt, let's go to Glorilla page and see. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Gloria Woods. Let's see if Glorilla's live. So they say she went live. And make sure y'all come back later for that story. And I tell y'all, yeah, it's gonna be real good. Oh, she made this post. Oh, so she was really close with her daddy. Now, when you type in Glow name on um Facebook, she made a post back in let's see, she made a post back in 2018 where she says, Happy Father's Day to the world's most crazy, retarded, funniest dad. Matter of fact, let me show y'all. Let's open it up so y'all can see what I'm looking at. Oh, I don't know. Okay. All right, let me show y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. So when you search Glow's name, this is what pops up. So Glow made that post Father's Day 2018. You can see where it's a video, I guess, with her siblings. This they daddy right here, and other little videos and pictures and stuff. I don't want to play it because it might have music on it. I'm not sure, but she said, Happy Father's Day to the world's most crazy, retarded, funniest dad. I love this man with all my heart. I'm his headache in human form. We keep his ass yelling, bruh. It be so damn funny. My first love. I had a feeling she was a daddy's girl. You could tell. You could tell. And she looked just like her daddy, too. She is definitely a daddy's girl. Okay, so this her personal page, y'all. But this page got almost 1 million followers on it, right? Oh wow, look her profile. So Glorilla's profile picture is a picture of Brorilla escaping Lakeside, and it says, "I'm going to get my 2,500." So she got her sister escaping the crazy house. This is crazy, bruh. I could never see myself going back and forth with my sibling on the internet like this. Well, technically they ain't going back and forth because Glorilla, she'll post little 1-2s, but she ain't, she ain't going live for live with her sister. She ain't doing that. Let's see. So she said, February 9th, Glorilla said, I blocked and deleted all the leeches off my page too, in case y'all wondering why y'all can't see my post. Boy, y'all, listen. You ever fart in this thing, but you kind of F with it? Oh my God. Wow. That is crazy. Finna go to sleep if y'all need some. Okay, that's an old post. So I wonder where she went live. She must have went live on another platform. Let me go down. Real. This is probably old. I wonder if she got another page, y'all. Do she have another page? I think she do. But it would seem like she would post all her anything responding to her sister would be on this page right here, because this is her personal page. The other page is her fan page. So this is old. Let me see something. Hold on. Let me go back to see if I can find her other page. I think it's under Glorilla. Glorilla. Yep, it's now. Let's see if she posts anything. Nope, she ain't posting nothing on that since February 7th. We go to her real. All-Star game. Because Brorilla was talking about Glorilla's boyfriend too. Nope, I don't see nothing, y'all. Let's go back to um Scarface. He played. All right, she cussed too much. All right, I was gonna play some of her stuff, but she be cussing too much, y'all. So what I'm gonna do is I found it, but she didn't post nothing. The only thing I could see is, hey to everybody that's coming in. I see y'all. Shout out to y'all. Please come in, hit the like button, y'all. Support the goal if you can. Um, the only thing I could see is unless Glorilla went live on other platforms or maybe she deleted them, because I don't even see the live that she did where she called her parents. So she probably doing her little 1-2 and then delete it because she know people gonna spread it anyways. But she don't want it to be on her page, if that makes sense. Like she don't want to do the back and forth. She just say her piece and delete. But she know people gonna get it anyway. You know, they screen record as soon as they come up, child. So let me show y'all this, because I'm gonna soon get off of here because I got another live scheduled later. I want to show y'all this before we get off. Right. Oh, I think all we got left is the mama's messages. Y'all, look, I hope I don't get struck for this. But look what wait, bruh. I don't know. I should put this up. I'm gonna put it up fast and take it down. But look at, no, I ain't even gonna do it. I ain't gonna put it up. But I'm gonna just tell y'all. So Gloss made some t-shirts. If you know Gloss Up is one of Glorilla's best friends, right? Gloss made some t-shirts because she got a t-shirt business, like, printing business also, where Scarface Brorilla is eating her butt from the back. You can see Gloss face with her butt tooted in the air, and you and Brorilla is behind her with a fork and a spoon and a knife on the other side. And the reason why she did that is because she said Brorilla keep mentioning her. So she was like, "You making money off of mentioning my name, then I'm gonna mention you too. I'm gonna get some bread off of you too." So that's why she did that. Me neither fox, but I am the oldest, so they look at me like mama. I'm the middle. I'm in the middle. Yep, but that is crazy, y'all. All right, so let's go to the mama miss. I don't even know if I want to read that because it's so much. Yeah, I ain't gonna read them, y'all. That message is so goddamn long. I don't even feel like reading it. But I do want to, say, reiterate again that I don't feel like she's right. I feel like she should have found another way to get her bag and not at the expense of their family business being put on Front Street or, off the back of her sister like this. Glow even told her, like, you can get money off of using my name and my likeness, but not with negativity, not with, or not talking about me or our parents. So she should have respected. Like, she don't owe you nothing. I don't know why she even got that in her mindset. The fact that all the siblings don't even share those same sentiments speaks volume. You got some of them that do feel like it. Maybe that's just their mindset. And then you got some that's like, I'm getting my own money. And that's how it should be. If you are an adult, it all was raised into adults. You are entitled to get your own bag as a grown ASS person. You are supposed to get your own money and take care of yourself once you are no longer a child under your parents' care. Okay? Everybody wasn't born with a silver spoon. Everybody don't have rich generations that pass down or create generational wealth for their family to come. Everybody don't have that privilege. But you are awarded the same 24 hours in a day to get it out the mud. Get it out the mud. And it's still an advantage here. Even without Glorilla giving her money, she still could have used her sister's likeness without downing her to make a bag and build a brand for herself. Period. But to be uh auctioning off or selling family secrets and memory sensitive topics for 12,500 is blasphemy. I am flabber to the gasket. That is great. I wish my sibling would. Baby, we gonna have to catch a fade in real life. If they ever come to the internet or try to sell me out for a little clout, oh, we catching a fade at the next family gathering. If not before. I'm gonna whip your ass. Okay? Like a stranger on the street. You and I mean that too. Ain't no way in hell. But I don't have that to worry about because in Louisiana we different. That's why I was so surprised when I seen certain things in the saga, y'all. Because the people that I know and that I went to school with, surrounded with, they don't do stuff like this. They don't come to the internet exposing text messages and phone conversations and art. Child, I ain't never been around nothing like that before. Nothing. You think you hold people to the same standard as you, but with the internet, you can't do that. You can't hold people to that same standard. Everybody ain't real. Everybody ain't solid. Some people will sell you out for a couple clicks and views, not even longevity with it, not even nothing lasting. That is the weirdest ish ever to me. Like the law, nobody got loyalty no more, or morals, values, integrity is just out the window. The internet is this generation is a dangerous generation. It really is. I seen it, Scorpio. I didn't see it when Glow posted it. Somebody else had shared it, and I see it. But I do know they were saying Glow was saying to tag the guy that did it, and Brorilla said that when she was on live talking about it, Glow was in her comments saying, y'all tag the guy that did it in the comments, and they were saying he in jail. And then Glorilla say, well, I'ma pay for his bond, trolling her sister. So she was trolling Brorilla while Brorilla was live. That's what Brorilla told Skinbone. So Glorilla been trolling her back a little bit. It's just been a little more subtle. Okay, a little more subtle. Not so out in the open. She shouldn't have talked about her sister or parents at all. It was 10 of them. That's a lot of kids, and she should go to counseling and heal. Yep, that's a fact. That's spade catching activity, period. Per some receipts. Take convos of keys. Say per some receipts. Glow is lying. She really ain't helping the family and paid the parents to lie allegedly. That's the crazy part, though. Because think about it. She ain't helping the family, but she'll pay them to lie. That don't even go together. To me, that don't sound right. But my thing is, too, though, convos with Keith, it's about the bigger picture. Like, even if she ain't, that's still family business. That's not something that should have hit the internet. If the family felt like, she's so wrong for not helping them, the parents could have came to the internet if it's all there. But it's the way that Glorilla is going about. She's making a bag off of exposing her sister. I don't even think it's so much about um Glow not helping them at this point, because she could have called her sister. She could have called her. She said herself she didn't even try to reach out to her. She was like, she felt like because 4 years hadn't passed, she should have then had came back and gave them something. So it's like, that's what I'm looking at. I ain't so much, looking into, who lied. This person lied, that person lied. Because people lie all the time. Okay? My thing is the right and wrong in the situation. Yeah, morally, a lot of people looking at it like morally, she should help her parents. Not saying she shouldn't, because me personally, if I come into a lot of money, my parents gonna be straight, right? They gonna be straight. That's what most people do. But most people looking at the betrayal of it. Like, you came to the internet and exposed family business for $1. So if that's the case, you know worse than Glow. You know worse than the person you talking about, because it shows you don't have no loyalty. You expose your family because they not giving you no money. That's what a lot of people looking at it, looking at as far as context. 360 context. What you mean? Well, the parents have having that many kids made them struggle harder. It's the parents' fault. Yep. Yep. She went live on Instagram. Oh, she did? Let me see. Especially when you can't afford to have that damn many kids. A lot of people, you see, it was a little less expensive back in the day having a lot of kids like that. But nowadays, child, it's even worse. If you ain't some type of social media influencer or a basketball, somebody making a whole lot of money, you don't need to be having no lot of kids. Period. Like, you don't need to be having no lot of kids. But y'all know, y'all, let me see if I can find it. What is under Glorilla? Let's see if she went live on Instagram. Um, Glow the P. I don't see it, y'all. Getting ready for the All-Star game. That's all I see. Unless it expired. Oh yeah, because it live streams on Instagram, they expire. Somebody probably posted. So what I'll do is, I'm about to get off this live anyways. I'm gonna look around, and somebody more than likely screen recorded it and posted it. I'm gonna find it, and then when I go live again about this topic, if something else happens, I'll play it, y'all. I'll play it. Do y'all not know how many people are famous and their parents still choose to live in the hood? Listen, you better let them know, Scorpio. And that's their choice. You can't force them. You can't force them to stop working. You can't force them to move from where they're comfortable. A lot of people still want to remain in that same mindset because it's all about mindset at the end of the day, right? But you can't force them. You can give them things. A lot of the older generation don't care about materialistic things. They're not money hungry like this generation, y'all. They don't care about stuff like that. I didn't see where people didn't offer to buy their parents big old houses and they don't want it. They be like, what I need all that house for? What I need 5 to 7 bedrooms for, and it's just me. They don't want that. That's the younger generation care about stuff like that. Them older people do not care about that at all. And rightfully so. Who the hell want to stay in a 7-bedroom house and it's just them? I would be scared. I would be scared. Because then you got to pay for, to power up that whole house. You got to pay, it's going to be a high ass light bill, more to clean. Like that. It's a lot. It's a lot goes into that. It's a lot of maintenance. Up. She called, but Glow sent Bro a text showing where she was trying to backstab her before this. Oh wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. She was getting interviewed and the interviewer told her she should have waited it out because sometimes it takes longer than 4 years to help their family out. Glow got a lot of people to pay, let her make more money. Yep. Because what a lot of people don't know is when artists first start coming out and like getting a big break, they have advances to pay back. When they get those sign-on deals, they gotta pay that money back. That is record advances, album advances. That's not their money. They gotta pay that back, and they gotta pay that back through work. That's just like the downside of starting businesses, where you don't see your money. The first year or the first couple years, you don't see your money because you didn't invest it so much. That's what record labels do. They invest into the artist, but the artist gotta pay that back. They gotta make that back. So a lot of people don't understand that because they're not in it. They just see, oh, they wearing designer, oh, they wearing fancy jewelry, driving fancy cars. But guess what? When you start getting to a certain amount of followers, designers start sending you free clothes. A lot of these celebs be getting free clothes just to wear it, to promote, to push it. Brand ambassadors. They be getting sent free things. Jewelers be wanting them to, or sometimes they rent out the jewelry, or jewelers be want same thing applied. Same thing. But anyways, let me get up off of here, y'all. We are about to knock on the 2-hour mark. Like I said, I will be going live again later this evening at 5:45 p.m. Central Time with a very viral story time that y'all don't want to miss. The girl is, matter of fact, she's still telling the story. But I'm going to go live and talk about the first parts that she didn't release and let y'all hear them, okay? So make sure y'all meet me back here at 5:45 so we can get into that. I love y'all. Thank y'all for rocking out with your girl on this live, period, okay? Make sure y'all like, share. Please share this live out and hype me up after the fact because that's when it's going to show. And I will see y'all later. Bye, y'all.
Oh, y'all know what time it is. The truth teller in the spot. Always bring the facts. Yeah, she make the fake stop. Clearing out the noise. Never let the lie rock. Nope. Say it with me loud. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Yeah. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. Receipts on deck, she gon' air that out. Lil Park, wipe them down. If it's cap in the chat, she gon' call that out. Lil Park, wipe them down. Came with the proof, better watch it now. Lil Park, wipe them down. If it ain't fast, don't come around. Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. She a Louisiana, my truth on blast. Lil Park, wipe them down. Receive so strong that the lies won't last. Lil Park, wipe them down. When she step in the spot, all eyes on her. Lil Park, wipe them down. Expose real quick, make the face to turn. Lil Park, baby. Who got the truth? Lil Park. Who bring the proof? Lil Park. Hands to the left, hands to the right. Wipe them
G.O.B. Loop Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Hill Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Loop Park, baby. Truth don't beat, you gon' stand on that. Loop Park, wipe them down. Blocking the trolls, never looking back. Loop Park, wipe them down. Whole crowd move when the name get loud. Loop Park, wipe them down. She the voice of the people and she shut them down. Loop Park, baby. Truth too strong, wipe them down. Pop, pop. Crowds sing along, wipe them down. Pop, pop. From the Bougie bees, wipe them down. Pop, pop. It's Loop Park, baby.